Next up, at UFC Vancouver, we have Charles Jourdain taking on Davey Grant. Charles Jourdain, 16-8 in his career. 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off that submission win over Victor Henry, taking on Davey Grant, 15-7 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5. He's on a 2-fight win streak. Charles Air Jourdain built his entire career being fun, a come-forward striker, pretty fast, good timing, willing to take chances, willing to do whatever he needed to do, spinning attacks, flying attacks, jumping attacks, to find a finish. He was never very technical. He's always been very fun. He's an absolute dog, and he will keep fights ugly and in your face. He's coming off that bounce-back win over Victor Henry, where he got taken down 4 times, but he did find that guillotine in the second. He's taking on Davey Daniel Grant. Davey Grant's a busy striker. He utilizes kicks for range. He's got good, solid movements forward. He likes to pressure. He likes to throw hands. Nothing he does is particularly fast or clean or athletic, but he stays nice and tight, and he just puts out the volume and is a busy little bee. He is an experienced grappler, but he got comfortable striking. He got a couple of finishes on the feet, went that direction, and now he has 14 fights in the UFC, and he's built himself some solid fight IQ. Most recently, he was just a pretty big underdog against Damon Blackshear and got that done just with forward pressure, grit, and volume. And I understand the love for Charles Jourdain. He has more than one come-from-behind victory, but the only way it's a come-from-behind victory is if you were behind. If you're losing the fight, then you can snatch something up and make something happen. Charles built a name for himself by being wild and creative and fun, but he's not really that guy anymore. As the matchups got tougher and tougher.
Like chill when he said that. He's not really that guy anymore.
If I did, it wasn't intentional.
You're like using like your news reporter voice. Just be real with the people. They just want you to be real.
This is how I talk. This is my accent.
Be real though. Do you guys know that he puts on like a fake accent? Like he's actually like Italian. He talks like a diesel. Hey, it's a Charles Jourdain. He's a Davey Grant, and I think that they Charles Jourdain. Just be normal.
It's very hard. They just won't accept me if I talk like Marvin Vittori. They won't accept me. Here's the problem. When I broke down Macy Chiasson a few weeks ago, I said she is not who she used to be. She was a big, long, rangy striker who turned into a grappler. She just isn't who she used to be. That's kind of what we got here with Charles Jourdain. He was wild, creative, and fun, and he's just not that guy anymore. And obviously, he's getting harder and harder matchups, but I'm going to go the other side. I'm picking Davey Grant. I think Davey Grant just does what his old ass does, puts his head down, moves forward, and stays insanely busy. If he wants to work in a takedown or two, he should be able to. I like Davey Grant to just literally will this into existence with nonstop pressure. So I'm going to pick Davey Grant. We'll see if he can continue this momentum. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, let me see if I can convince you here because I got a little stat here, did a little bit of research because I've been, I do the deep dives, I do it all for the people. Last 5 years, Charles Jourdain is 6-6-1, not to be confused with sex and one. He is 6-6-1. His 6 wins, Angelo, are as followed. Marcelo Rojo, what's his UFC record?
Can I add context? Okay, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and interrupt with some random-ass tangent that doesn't make any difference. Go ahead. I'd love for you to ruin this moment for me.
I was just going to say the word fired, and then you're going to say the next person. I'm going to say fired. Then you said that's what I was going to do.
Okay, yeah, join in on this fucking thing. Go ahead, Angelo.
I was going to help.
Ready? Let's start over, Angelo.
Okay.
We'll let you join in. Okay. Charles Jourdain, the last 5 years, is 6-6-1 in the UFC. Not that could be confused with sex and one. He is 6-6-1 in the UFC. Here are his 6 wins in order, eldest to newest. Marcelo Rojo.
Fired. I thought we were doing that.
I have the I say the record. The record's the important part.
Okay, sorry.
I say the record.
Okay.
Charles Jourdain is 6-6-1 the last 5 years in the UFC. Not to be confused with sex and one. He is 6-6-1 in the UFC. These are his last 6 opponents, oldest to newest. The oldest one, Marcelo Rojo, 0-3. Former lock of the week.
Fired.
Don't disrespect the lock of the week like that. We like Marcelo Rojo.
That was your pause.
Don't fucking, I don't need the fired stuff after a lock of the week, okay?
Okay.
Andrew Ewald, 4-5 in the UFC. Lando Venata, 4-7-2 in the UFC. Crone Gracie, 1-3 in the UFC, 0-3 in his last 3 fights. Ricardo Hemos, 6-7 in the UFC, and we just saw what kind of fighter Ricardo Hemos is. Not fired, but
about to be fired.
Right, fired. And then he fought Victor Henry, who was 4-2. But honestly, Victor Henry was fucking dog walking this dude in the second round. Was on top, threatening, on his back, ground and pound, just kind of walked into the guillotine. And Charles Jourdain does have a nice guillotine, but I'm saying these wins that he's getting, that sometimes are even come from behind wins a little bit, aren't against the best competition. Davey Grant, 4-1 in his last 5, could be 5-0. Honestly, could be 6-0 in his last 6. He's 40 years old, but he is a fucking relentless striker. He knows what he's doing on the ground. If Charles wants to try to work in the wrestling or whatever the nonsense is, I think this is a very solid underdog play because Davey Grant will be around. I think he's the it's hard to say the tougher of the two, but I think the more forward pressure will come from a Davey Grant. And Charles Jourdain, 6-1 in the last 5. Not to be confused with 6-1, but not the best competition he's been beaten. So I like Davey Grant, long story short.
I wasn't short. It's an interesting fight because it is in Canada, but Charles has been, I don't want to say screwed in Canada. Do you think he beat, who's the giant? Sean Woodson? He got screwed in Canada in that fight?
When they both celebrated?
Yeah. It'll be interesting what version of Charles Jourdain comes out. If it's the fun, exciting, spinning around, doing crazy shit, he actually could win this fight by just throwing off a meat and potatoes Davey Grant. But if he tries to be the technical Charles Jourdain.
Potatoes because he's Irish, or what's going on there?
He's not Irish.
Oh, bullshit. Look at that guy. Tell me he's not fucking Irish.
He's so red. He's so
bullshit.
Red. Yeah. I mean, I guess if Jack Del Maddalene is Italian, Davey Grant could be Irish.
Giacomo.
Jacob and I are surprisingly both on the dog here. $7,500 in DraftKings Fantasy. He'll work for his money. He's obviously old. That's the biggest issue.
Dog walking question mark in that second round. Let me look at these fucking stats.
I went to the scorecard to remind myself about the first round.
It's
like, he won the first round.
Fuck. You stupid fuck. Victor Henry, there was 3 minutes, so it was like a minute, whatever. He had 2 minutes and 31 seconds of control of the 3 minutes that was in that fucking round with 2 takedowns. You stupid. He was dog walking. You want to look at a picture? Give me a second here, Angie.
Oh, I'll wait for a picture. While I wait for a picture.
No, I'm not saying interrupt me. I said give me a fucking second. Look at this guy. This is your king? That's getting fucking dog walked. Look at this guy. Just turtling up, getting beat on, and almost subbed. The fuck out of here with that pussy shit. I'm only talking about the second
round. Dr. Elijah True says, where for premium? I don't see in Discord. I don't know what that question exactly means, but...
are you actually a doctor and you're that fucking stupid?
Premium is the website. WeWantPicks.com.
That's one of those Chat GPT doctors, because they're going to be out there here pretty soon, and that's terrifying.
I saw a whole thing. Was it a stand-up routine about that? Maybe? I saw a whole thing like somebody's just skating by right now in medical school.
There's not, 90% of college students are doing all their homework with Chat GPT. There's no way they're not.
You can run it through. There's like, because we debated using Chat GPT for like some articles and stuff, but Josh the web guy was like, Google knows it's AI, and it's like,
okay, now you're a dumbass professor.
Oh well, yeah, unless they run it through the whatever. But you know what's crazy?
Question and answer and stuff. You just have the answer.
We're gonna go back the other way to like no computer help whatsoever. You sit there in the class and do it with a TI-83.
Number
No
2
help.
pencil and a fucking
Yeah,
Scantron.
yeah, literally. We're gonna have to go
Oh my
back.
God, I
that
just answered 3 questions B. It can't be B again, but it
Yeah.
really feels like B. I'm pretty sure this one's B, but I just had 3 B's in a row, so that means one of these is wrong. Now I got to go back and look at these 3 because there's no way it's 4 B's in a row, so one of these is definitely not B.
Well, remember, you also would like kind of shade another one in a little bit and be like, maybe this
Yeah,
Cantron will grab it.
Yeah, I'm not a cheater.
Yeah, no, me neither. For a wildly tech savvy guy, which is what I am, I don't use AI for anything. I don't even at my real job. I don't even use. We have to like put out diligent notes from every meaningful meeting we have, and AI will be like, "Here's your notes, Ange." I don't even use that. I just write it all by hand, like an animal. Don't trust it. What I do trust, however, is our AI. We have an AI on the website, and it's picking fights based solely off historical data. It is generative, so it is learning from every single fight after every single event, which means it's getting better every single week. You can check out the AI now. It's included in the one and only package of $10 a month.
Oh, yeah, Charles Jourdain, his brother's fucking really good. You don't watch Contender Series? He was on the Contender
I
Series
saw
this year?
him talking about they're like the second brother combo in the
Dude,
UFC.
he's fucking like, he's actually like a fucking really clean boxer, and he's fucking really good.
Yeah, I saw
So
him.
if you guys
post
see that
about it.
name, he's
And
better than
Charles is actually sweet on social media too. He's just,
He was cool when we were at 303. Remember they were walking by the curtain? I was like, oh, there they are. And then he was like, he like popped back in and was like, gave a little double thumbs up.
I was in the elevator with him too after when he was cutting weight, so I didn't say a fucking word. And he was just miserable.
He was just walking through the casino in a towel.
Yes, miserable as hell. But WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member at the top. It's only $10. That $10 will give you everything instantly.
Yeah, it's a tough cut for him because he was a 145er.